Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending upon where you're joining me for my channel today. Thank you for tuning into Guided Leap of Faith. Um, we are gonna, this might be two videos today. I'm not really sure. I did have a couple of downloads, okay? And so I was jotting down some things, and I really tried to jot down um, words and things that came to me pretty fast. I hope that I did get everything. So I do want to go over them with you. Hope that they resonate with you. They should mean something to, if not one or two, a lot of you, okay, or some of you at least. Um, and then we'll just kind of go from there as far as whether or not I go into some makeshift or clarifying with energy. I'm not really sure yet where I'm going to go because I'm kind of just being pulled in some different areas. Okay, so what came to me first, dear God, I call on you, Father God, use me as a tool to talk to the collective, speak through me as I speak with the collective. You know what they need to hear, you know what they're going through, dear God. Use my body as a tool to reach them. If there's someone particular that needs to hear a message, may you tune them into my channel to receive the message. If there's an ancestor, someone trying to deliver something to them, I speak to them. Use me as a shield to go through them. My good archangel, my spirit team, my guardian angels protect me as I do this reading from any harm. Okay. Anyone trying to do anything evil or bad towards me, Lord, I ask that you protect me. My good archangel, put down your sword and defend me with all your might. Amen. Okay, so this is what I was getting. Okay, and this is before we do any reading. This is straight channeling. I have puzzled. Someone is feeling puzzled about where they are, what's going on. It's like they were in some type of blue funk. And I'm going to mark these off as I go through them, so I'm going to repeat myself. They're feeling really puzzled. It's like they were in a brain fog or something, and like they're waking up from like a trance or something, like they didn't know what was going on. They don't know how they got here. It's like someone was maybe doing like magic, love magic, or sex magic or something on them. They're just bewildered as to how they allowed themselves to get in the situation. Maybe they were just really caught up in drugs or under an illusion of some sort. Okay. Someone's waking early, getting up really early in wee hours, not being able to go back to sleep at all, tossing, turning, don't know why they're waking up between 2, 3 a.m. Just out of the blue, sitting up, watching the walls, watching time pass by, not able to get back off to sleep. Complacent. Someone's feeling very complacent in life and where they are, and they don't know what to do to get out of this place. Okay, they're afraid they can't undo what they've done. They're feeling very tired, energy wise. They're tired, and they're tired of fighting. Okay, they're wanting to give up. Okay, that's what I'm feeling. Someone's longing for the person that they're in no contact with. They feel ashamed about what went on. They're feeling ashamed about the way that they're viewed. They're confused. They feel boxed into a situation. They feel like they backed themselves up into a hole and they don't know how to get out. They've gotten themselves into a situation and they don't know how to get out of it. Okay, something about a tow truck. Okay, I was seeing a tow truck pulling a car. So either someone's car might be repossessed, someone's car might be broken down, someone's having a problem with the car, or someone's operating a tow truck. Something about a river, okay? Maybe live near a river, has a house with a river in the back, but I don't know. River can be someone's name, street, area, okay? Something about create. So someone's trying to create something. They could be trying to create a way to communicate with you. You might be, maybe the spirit is saying that you need to create something. Be creative, okay? Rooming house. I got rooming house. So someone might be living in a rooming house, moving into a rooming house, staying near a rooming house, but rooming house might mean something to somebody. Tent, okay? Tent might mean something. There might be a tent by a rooming house, or might have to put a tent over a rooming house. Maybe there's termites or something. Not sure. I had a truck with a flatbed. That was specific. It was a pickup truck with a flatbed attached to it. Okay, couldn't see the color of the pickup truck. It was a pickup truck that had a flatbed attached to it. Okay, and there was a die. You know, like you have instead of dice, you know, this die was just one, and it had the dot one. So it was the die showing just one dot in it, okay? So one does mean beginning, new beginning. Okay, someone could be a life path one. Somebody's birthday could be on the 1st. Someone could be going to start a fresh start in the beginning. January, whatever one. We will be going to the year, the one next year. So one, okay? But it was a die with the number one. Or someone could have a die that has a number one. Interrogate. I got that. Someone could be interrogating someone. They could feel like they're being interrogated. Police might be looking to interrogate someone. Third party could be interrogating someone, or they could feel like you're maybe they want to interrogate you, see what you know. Okay, but interrogate is on there. Release. So we do have release. Maybe someone's being released from jail, or being released from a situation, maybe released from terror. Maybe someone's interrogated out of jail and now they're being released. Someone wants to be released from a situation that they feel boxed in. I don't know, but release. Someone wants to be released from maybe a business deal that they feel that they're boxed into, or they've gotten themselves into. Maybe they want to be released from a lease agreement, a marriage, a relationship. Maybe they just feel tied to something and then release themselves from it. Release from a way of thinking. I have casualty. Someone feels like, when I think casualty of war are like victim. Like you've been, like you collector, like you were casual damage. Like maybe someone loved you, led you on, pulled you in a relationship, made you a part of a third party situation, and you got hurt in the process and you were casual damage. Maybe someone else feels like they were casual damage. Maybe they felt like they had to self-sacrifice themselves to make somebody else happy, and they were casual damage in the situation. Maybe that's the casualty. Maybe the message here is don't allow yourself to be casual damage. Like take back your power, stand your ground, place boundaries. Don't be a casualty of war. Fight back. Stand your ground. Rearrange. I feel like someone's rearranging living room furniture or furniture in their home. Yeah, I did see that. A sofa specifically, and it was like a small room, brown furniture. Like someone was rearranging like a brown sofa, specifically doing some rearranging. That has a meaning to it too, like rearranging furniture in your home. The home is your body, okay? So when you think about the home, it is your body. So when you're rearranging things in your home, you're adjusting things in your life, in your soul. So you're looking at things different. You're trying to rearrange things, like another perspective on how you see things in your life. You're going to look at look at things from a different light. You're going to rearrange your thoughts, your emotions, so find balance, put things back, organize things, put them where it go, okay? So somebody might be trying to balance out their emotions, put things in the past, categorize things, bring things that you can deal with, issues, things. So, whenever we think about the home, and different parts of the home, are different places in our body, okay? Like our bedroom is our intimacy, So someone's rearranging furniture. So someone's actually might be doing some introspection and looking at an area of their life, because when we think about the home, that is our body. Everything is internal, okay? So it's very specific. If you're rearranging things, then that's good, because you're taking a look, you're doing some introspection at your life and how you process things, and maybe you're starting to put closure and set aside and put things up, okay? And that might also go back with box, that might tie in like with the box, how you feeling boxed. So like maybe you felt boxed into a certain way of thinking, and maybe now you're trying to rearrange those things. Like go back and look at how you thought about things before, like old patterns, old outdated, patterns, and maybe you're rearranging those thoughts to look at things differently, okay? I'm just tying these things in. Like I told you, I had a lot of things coming in. As things are channeling, I'm tying it in, okay? So if it resonates, it resonates. Work with me, guys. Work with me. I'm not dealing with cards right now, okay? I'm just going. I'm going. Okay, someone's feeling agitated. When I get agitated, I get like you're agitated because you're trying to move forward and somebody's trying to hold you back. Like they're dipping their claws in you, like you feel like something's grabbing you around your feet and trying to hold you back. I feel like you need to keep secret some things you're trying to do, some moves you're trying to make. Don't let everyone know like your next step, okay? Because they're trying to talk you out of what you're trying to do, like your vision, your dream, okay? So you're agitated because you're giving someone your ideas of your thoughts or plans that you want to make, and they're trying to talk you out of it, and they're trying to tell you that you can't do something that you really want to do, or you feel you want to do, okay? And it's agitating you. I feel like it's like every step you try to make forward, something's pulling you back, or someone's trying to make you feel like you can't make that step forward, okay? This is coming in very strongly. So if you have the thought, the intuition, that's a download. It's a download, okay? The spirit giving it to you. He's giving you a download. God is telling you, your angels are telling you, the universe is telling you, this is the route you need to go. Stick with it. Don't let someone talk you out of it, okay? People will do that. The devil is busy. Go with it. Go with it, okay? And it's going to go with my next thing I had written down here. Nitpicking. Someone's nitpicking at you, okay? They're nitpicking at you, and someone's trying to distract you, so don't listen. Again, that's because you're heading in the right direction. Someone's trying to, the devil's busy, always trying to stop you. Someone doesn't want to be left behind, okay? Someone knows if you move forward, they're going to be left behind, and they don't want to be left behind. Keep moving forward, okay? It's going to be rough. It's going to be rough. It's going to be hard. Sometimes when you're moving forward and you're moving in a new direction, people get left behind. Family get left behind. Friends get left behind. Loved ones get left behind. People from childhood, okay? People in your neighborhood. Sometimes you move, okay? Sometimes people you've worked with, people you've known for years, people you've known for months. Sometimes you can meet people within a few weeks and you grow an attachment to them, okay? Sometimes people you have children with, okay? People you've grown up with, people you've gone to church with, people you've married, divorced, you move on from them. They've come into your life. You've made connections, you've learned lessons, but as you grow, it's time to go to the next phase, okay? Sometimes it's hard for people to release those connections, but sometimes you have to move on. It's difficult. I understand. I know. I'm part of the collective. But you have to move on to continue to grow. Don't let it hold you back. Go with the emotions. You'll heal. You'll move. You're doing the right thing. Okay? As hard as it is, you're doing the right thing. Don't stop, okay? Don't worry and don't stop. Okay, I already told you brain fog. I'm going to mark that off. Overthinking. Someone's overthinking it. You're overthinking it. You're getting stuck in your emotions and you're stalling. You're making yourself stagnant, okay? So stop overthinking. Because now you're becoming undecided. You're overthinking and you're undecided as to what to do next. You know what to do. And if you don't know, pray about it, okay? And if you don't know how to pray, it's easy. You just talk. You just talk to God. That's all you have to do. There's no special way to pray. You just find a spot wherever you're comfortable. Close your eyes, open your eyes. I don't care. Go fishing. Go sit by water. Turn on the TV. Go in a dark room. sit on the toilet, sit outside in your yard, turn on the radio, grab a beer, grab a glass of water, grab a drink, grab a Coke and a smile. Who cares? You just sit and you just talk. You know, open the Bible, don't open the Bible. Light a candle, don't light a candle. You know, it's all, you just talk to God. You just have an honest, open heart, communicate to God. You know, dear God, this is how I'm feeling. This is what I want. I'm confused. What do I do? I'm overwhelmed. You know, I have this on my mind. This is what I want to accomplish. This is what I want. You know, help me. Ask for help. Ask for guidance. Ask for clarity. He will help you. Cry, snot, tear, yell, scream. You know, it's whatever. You know, count God. Take me away. Who cares? Do it in a bubble bath. You just talk. Ask your angel, your spirit guides, whatever. You call him God, Jehovah, Messiah, whoever you pray to. You know, they're all one and the same, you know. Talk to him, okay? But ask for guidance, because someone is really overthinking this thing, and you're going to repeat a cycle. I'm telling you, you're going to repeat a cycle because you're allowing yourself to get stuck. And that's not, you're not here. You're here to live an experience, be happy, learn lessons along the way, be fruitful, be abundant, and be happy. Okay? Just spread love, be love, live in love, enjoy love. Okay? So do that. Do that. You're not here to be miserable and unhappy. You're not here to harbor sadness, to feel stuck in situations, to not be able to be yourself. That's not what it's about. Okay, let's move forward, because I don't want to spend a lot of time, but I just, you know, come on. I have cigars. Cigars might be relevant to someone. Okay, so let's get on cigars for a second. I don't want to move from cigars. I have cigar, but I don't have like Black and Mild cigar. I have like the old fashioned, you know, cigars. Like my grandfather used to smoke. He'd sit on the front porch and he'd have his old fashioned cigars. So I'm pulling up cigar as someone from the other side, okay? So someone has a relative, a deceased loved one, who, like my grandfather, that used to smoke cigars, okay? And this is a masculine. And I have him with the cigar. Peppermint, to be exact. Peppermint cigar. Hold on, let me channel it. Peppermint cigar, wooden porch, rocking chair. Button down shirt, blue white stripe, suspenders. Okay, that means something to somebody. If it means something to you, leave it in a comment. Let me know I hit it. That's all you have to do. Just a happy face, cigar, hit it, something. Okay, hit it. I have Fred. I have Larry, I have Carolyn, I have Dee, Veronica, Corey, Scott, Tyrone. I have pregnancy. Okay, so either someone's pregnant already, someone's going to find out their pregnancy, or remember I had the die with the dot that had the number 1. That I told you as a beginning of birth, a new beginning. So that can tie in with that. That say that someone's getting ready to start a new beginning, or someone's birthing an idea. Okay, so it does not have to be an actual pregnancy, because I did have that. Ink, tattoo. Someone's with this, they tied in together. So someone might be looking at getting a tattoo. I feel like someone's having a tattoo drawn onto them. Like someone's thinking about they're getting a tattoo design. But I have ink-tattoo. So someone has someone designing and drawing on them a tattoo. Okay, that might be specific to someone because I'm seeing ink tattoo and I'm seeing arm. Okay, so arm, right arm ink tattoo, right arm ink tattoo. Bad tooth. Someone has a bad tooth that's bothering them. I feel like it's a back tooth. I'm seeing 2 clothes baskets in the trunk of a car with clothes in it. Yeah, 2 laundry baskets. Specifically, I see a trunk open and there's 2 and they're rectangle, small rectangle laundry baskets with clothes. Okay. Okay, so meaning, okay, so laundry basket and clothes. When someone's doing laundry, that means they're trying to wash out. Do laundry is to wash out your thoughts, okay? To go through your mind, to figure things out. When there's dirty laundry, that means that you have negative thoughts, okay? So the fact that someone has a trunk with 2 baskets of clothes in it, someone is harboring, okay? Someone is harboring negative thoughts. All right, so someone needs to go through and release that. And remember, we did have the word release earlier. So someone needs to go in and release their negative way of thinking. They need to release the negative thoughts, okay? So you need to go through, sort those out. Why am I thinking negative? Why am I holding on to these negative thoughts? You know, think about releasing them. Is it that some past trauma happened that you're not letting go of? Was it a hurt? Was it betrayal? Was it a mistrust? Was it deception? Okay. Did someone wrong you? If they wronged you, you know, did they do it intentionally? You know, if so, did they apologize and you have yet to forgive them? Okay. You just can't let it go. Did a situation happen that you're having a hard time letting go? Please let it go. Please forgive, okay? Did someone bully you in school? Did they pick at you? Did you feel like you weren't seen in school? You weren't heard in school? Did you have a rough childhood, okay? Is it something that you felt like you didn't have a voice before, and now that you found your voice, you want everyone to know you have a voice? You know, you want to, you know, be intimidating now because you felt like you were weak and bullied then, and now it's you against the world, you know? Like, there's a proper way to do things, you know? Let go of resentment, let go of hurt, let go of pain, you know, just try to embody love, try to embody forgiveness. Forgive those who wronged you. Let God fight your battles, okay? Release it. You know, we have release out here. Release it. Because with this trunk, with this basket, 2 baskets, you're carrying baggage, you're carrying this basket of clothes, you're holding negative thoughts. You have to let that go, okay? You have to let that go. Release those negative thoughts. Forgive. All right, someone's hiding sexuality, and this is a man. Okay, specifically, this is a man who's hiding his sexuality. I have that this is a man who's viewed as a player with an intimidating image. Okay, so this is specific. So there is a masculine, okay, who, how can I say this politely? I'm just going to say what it is. Hell, it's my channel. You know, you guys are going to watch it or you're not. Okay, so there's a man, okay, and who comes across as a player, you know. He's out there, he's ho-hopping around, he has his book, he has his girls he's flirting with, he's doing hookups, online dating, sexual, you know, getting involved with this one, that one, you know, Peter Paul does them all, doesn't matter what they look like, he may have a type, who knows. But this man talks about, hooking up all the time. When he's around his friends and around the fellas, he talks about getting the girls, overcompensates what, you know, coochie calling, and let me get that, hey, coochie call. How they do the construction workers, kitty call and different stuff like that. Okay, this man is secretly hooking up with the same sex. He's bisexual, but he's hiding it. He's hiding it from his friends. He's hiding it from his family. He's hiding it from, and I believe that he actually has like this one woman, okay, that he does interact with. Could be a long term, could be a wife, could be a long-term live-in or long-term relationship, someone he's been involved with for a long time, but he is secretly hooking up with men, okay? And when I say hooking up with men, I don't mean like high-class men, I mean like low-class men, okay? But this is his secret, and these are men that he can intimidate to shut their mouth and not say nothing, okay? A fear of what the retaliation may be should they say something, okay? This is strongly coming across. So this is someone that you at least expect, okay? But I think that for some of you, collective, you've had that notion, like, is he? Nah, it can't be, because of how he carries himself, how he comes across. It's like the thought popped in your mind, and you've entertained the idea maybe more than once or twice. It's dawned on you, but you played it off. You played it off like, nah, because he's got kids, he mess around, he talks to girls. Nah, can't be. Yes. Okay, yes. And it's eventually going to come out. Somebody's going to say something. Someone's going to let it be known, and eventually it will be made known public, okay? This is the year of the 9. Things are coming out. Illusions are coming out, okay? And eventually, and when it come out, it's going to be ugly, okay? He's going to turn ugly. He's going to show his ass. He's going to deflect. He's going to turn on people. He's going to turn... might blame you, of course. He's going to act out in all kind of ways, but he's going to project. You heard it here first. All right, there is a man, a player, a well-known man that many people know, okay, who's hiding his sexuality. This is someone who comes across as having it together. Someone who has has a little money. People look up to, like in the community. Community knows him. People knows him. Like he's got his shit together. Outspoken, very arrogant. Okay. He's got secrets. Okay, so let's move on from that. Okay. Somebody's having a radiology test. Looks like a MRI, CT scan. I see a man laying on the table, getting a radiology test. Black man. I also see a man laying in a hospital bed with an IV in his arm and hospital gown. Family around town. Some stomach issues. It says mom, 4-door red car, older model, backed in the yard. I don't know. Maybe a Mazda. I don't know the relevance to that. Someone's doing a lot of belching lately. Maybe dealing with some gas or indigestion. They need to watch what they eat. Stay away from tomato sauce specifically. Something about tomatoes. They're dealing with a lot of indigestion though. They might be having some heartburn. Someone threatening to expose someone. Don't know what that's about. I feel like it's third party. Third parties holding on to a relationship, and they're threatening to expose someone. Like someone wants to get out of a situation and somebody's threatening to expose someone, and that person's staying in that. Someone's in something because they don't want to go against family. They don't agree with what's going on, but they're staying silent because they don't want to speak against family. They don't want to go against family, but they don't agree with the situation. So they're just trying to stay out of it. Something about pills in the bottle. Something like, I don't know, long white pills like ibuprofen or hydrocodone. Somebody might be taking those. Could be someone dealing with antacids or, I don't know, stomach ache. Something about a fan, like a circulating fan, a round circulating fan. I see like the round, just the round top of a fan, like an oscillating fan, circulating fan. So maybe something's getting ready to hit the fan. Like I told you something, okay, maybe something's getting ready to hit the fan. Remember I told you somebody's threatened to expose someone. Remember I told you somebody's sexuality is going to come out. So maybe something's getting ready to hit the fan. I told you someone doesn't agree with someone, but they're trying to keep a secret. So maybe that's why I'm seeing fan. Something's going to hit the fan. Someone's feeling dark inside. They feel like they have a black cloud over them. That could go back to that holding negative emotions that I told you I was feeling earlier. Someone's transitioning. So I'm sorry for your loss. That could go back to somebody being in a hospital. Somebody's having leg problems. Problem with their leg. Looks like the front of the right leg. We having pain in that leg. Could have hurt that leg. I'm not seeing a cast. Just seeing like an ache. Like something with the bone. Something's going on with that leg. Maybe blood clot, blood disorder. Something about a white dryer. I see a big square white dryer. I see it on the back of a pickup truck. So somebody might be hauling a dryer. Dryer. It's a white dryer with the front window. Dryer. Maybe someone needs to put something out to dry. Someone's pretending to be happy in a situation, pretending as to who they are, wearing a mask, not showing how they really feel, hiding the hurt, pretending to be okay with a situation, not being authentically themselves. Someone's dealing with blurred vision, specifically with driving. Somebody needs to have an eye exam, or maybe someone's not seeing clear. Thank you, Spirit. Someone doesn't have clarity in a situation. Someone still could have blurred vision too, physically. See radio. Someone might be sending you music telepathically. Someone could be sitting down listening to a radio. Someone could be getting messages through radio, downloads through radio. Spirit might be trying to communicate with you through music. Someone sitting in a vehicle. Someone could just be sitting in a vehicle listening to a radio. Someone has a brown dog, short hair with black trimming in it. Something about the name Franklin. Could be a street, could be a name. Denise, Brenda, Fitzgerald, could be a street. Privacy, private, throat. Okay, I'm getting throat and I'm getting private. Someone's trying to keep something private. Someone's trying not to speak on something. Someone wants to express something, but they're being asked not to. They're being asked to keep it private. Or either someone wants you to keep something private. Maybe someone wants to communicate with you privately. Have a private conversation with you and want you to keep it private. Like what they tell you, they need you to keep it to yourself, not to speak it to anyone else. Whatever they come forward and tell you needs to be a secret. I'm seeing a big old tree in someone's front yard. That like a big old tree that's been there for a while, almost hides the house. Again, that can be taken two ways. Someone can literally have a big tree in their yard that their house is hidden in the back, or because the house represents the body, they could have a big tree in the body representing our house, representing us. They could be hiding something. They could be hiding behind this tree. They could be hiding themselves, okay, from something. They're hiding something they don't want you to know, that they're afraid is going to come out. Again, could be that sexuality. Something about them they don't want you to know. Because remember, we do have secrecy, hiding. Something that someone is threatening to tell. Have curtain is starting to open. No more hiding. See, we have so much about secrecy, hiding, throat, closing, secrecy out here. Devil, roots, bearing, ground, names. Okay, so someone's doing double work and someone is writing names on paper, burying them in the ground. Okay, specifically, like someone's doing something. They're doing some type of double work. Okay, they're writing names and they're burying something in the ground, or they're burying something around. But someone's writing something. Whatever they're writing, they're burying in the ground, okay? Black magic. Let's just call it black magic. Okay, so that's what I have. 37 was 3727 when I said that. So that's everything that I had written down. It is what it is. Hopefully it's relevant to somebody. Let me get some cards on that. Spirit guides, talk to me. Montana is out here. Suspended driver's license. Somebody has a suspended driver's license. Let's see, can we clarify anything that I said for these people so they don't think I'm cuckoo for the Cocoa Puffs? Twin. Somebody could be a twin, have a set of twins. Somebody could be Gemini that represents twins in the zodiac. Red. Someone could have red hair, red nails. Go by the nickname Red. We have Utah out here. We have black out here. Traffic light. We do have red. Someone could have red. We have traffic light. Traffic light can mean stop. It can mean go. Time to move forward or time to stop. Stop and think. Someone could have been stopped at a red light. Okay. We have acceptance. Somebody needs to accept that things are the way that they are right now. Accept themselves. Stop hiding. Accept themselves. Someone feels betrayed. Okay. We have Florida. Someone may live in Florida. Oh my gosh, cards are just coming out. Hold on. Boredom. Someone's feeling bored right now with the way things are going. 3939 when I say that. Someone has a Dodge. Someone could have a red Dodge. Someone can have a red Dodge in Florida. I don't know why I'm putting those two together, but I am. I'm gonna put this crystal up. Hold on, guys. Trying to line these things up. Someone carries a pocket knife. Someone carries a pocket knife. Let's get a few more of these. I'm not going to. I might just start a new reading with you guys. Just be done with that one. That might just be the message. Someone's dealing with some karma. Okay. I'm feeling like I want to go into a new reading with you. Someone's unemployed. Some of the karma could be that they're unemployed, okay, that they're having a loss of income, they've lost a job, they got an unemployment check, work just isn't working out for them. Yeah, someone has multiple kids in the same year. So someone was getting around. Remember I told you earlier, someone was just had this person that might be hiding their sexuality, that I told you was just out sleeping around, you know, basically had all these beards, you know, on the DL. Someone's on the DL. Like, this person may have multiple kids born within the same year. Okay? Yeah. This person that feels lost, you know, they feel lost and alone. They pity themselves. They live in their first house, you know, which is their self-identity. It talks about their personality. They care more about their physical appearance, how people see them, how they express themselves to the world. Okay? You might know this person. This person might have initials V, W, X, F, B. They could drive a truck. They could hang out or live on the north side. Again, guys, somebody's hiding their sexuality. I can't make this up. Someone is hiding their sexuality. And my phone, the light is dimming in my phone when I said that. Okay? Someone has a Honda. So we have Dodge out here. We have Honda out here. Now we have initials C, Z, Y, H, L, and F. And then we have all those names I gave you earlier too as well. I'm going to just pull a few more out of these. Purple might mean something to someone. I have mother issues and I can't love. Yeah, somebody has issues with their mother. You know, like maybe their mother passed on. Maybe their mother didn't nurture them. Maybe they feel like their mother abandoned them. Maybe they feel like their mother played favorites. Or maybe they felt like their mother just wasn't around like she should have been during their childhood. Or was just, you know, not the best mother, wasn't giving, you know, maybe just provided or didn't really provide, okay? Maybe they grew up with someone else. Maybe they just feel like they didn't have that attachment, okay? Maybe their mother was on drugs or out there partying and drinking, just in the streets, just doing other things. Something's trying to come out here. Kicking doors, and maybe this person just out there, yeah, I don't know. Maybe someone kicked their door in. Maybe this person's kicking doors in. Maybe this person has anger issues. Maybe this person has kicked in the past, has kicked somebody's door in. Maybe this person has conflict going on in their home. Somebody could have a Ford. Someone who has a very jealous attitude. Someone who could live downtown. Someone who's jealous of you, just jealous, period. Someone who's in their 50s. Hold on, guys. Alright, some things are coming out. Alright, somebody dealing with some family issues. Okay. Says, I'm a narcissist. My traits are manipulation, gaslighting, sense of entitlement, controlling, attention seeking, exploiting others, blaming, arrogance, envy. You know, I talked about these things. These are like, I'm glad I'm pulling cards now because these things are verifying and clarifying some of the stuff that I told you I received as, as downloads, okay? Now, don't you think of cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, but, these cards are coming out and it's clarifying some of the stuff that I already told you. Even some of these initials are coming out and clarifying some of the names that I called out to you guys, okay? Somebody's aggressive. Somebody is mean. I told you when these secrets come out, somebody's going to be very aggressive. They're going to be very mean. Someone's possibly an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, okay? Someone could be a life path 8. Someone who's ambitious, practical, resourceful, often drawn to careers with that involve business, finance, or leadership. So this person who I told you that has this, this DL, that's on the DL, they're usually somebody that, you guys know, they're out there like a leadership, they're very, people love them, they're drawn to them, they're good with business, they own businesses, they're good with money, they manage money, they're leadership, they're arrogant, they're flirty, they're charming, they can be intimidating, but they walk around like hoes because they have to overdo it. They have to oversell themselves, because they want to hide the fact that they're on the DL. So they flirt, they talk, they make themselves, they big up themselves, okay? So it's going to be somebody that you least expect, but someone that one or two had that intuition about, because we all have intuition, and some of us actually do listen to our intuition, okay? Someone could be involved or have a run-in with law enforcement. If you remember in my download, I had interrogate. Okay, remember I told you somebody might be interrogated by law enforcement, and I had interrogate and release. Remember I told you maybe somebody was interrogated and then released. Maybe someone, was questioned and then released. Remember I said that. We have law enforcement confirmation to my download. In my download, remember I said I saw a brown dog with black spots. Okay, look, clarification, dog. Okay, we're clarifying some of my downloads. All right. Thank you, spirits. Alone, anxiety. I told you somebody felt boxed in. I told you these are my clarifications, you guys. Online dating, clarifying my downloads. Online dating, someone's out there. They're hooking up, they're dating. Homeless, remember my downloads, I told you I saw, what was it, guys, about the border house or something. I wrote it down, I marked these things out, but rooming house. Remember I told you I was saying rooming house. Okay, so now we got homeless. See, I'm clarifying. Thank you, spirits. Clarifying things that were coming to me. So homeless, somebody might be looking for a rooming house because they need a place to stay. Because remember, we have family issues out here. Maybe somebody got kicked out. Maybe somebody at a rooming house got the doors kicked in. We do have kicking in doors. So maybe law enforcement kicked in a door at a rooming house. I mean, let's start to put some of this stuff together. I don't know. These things are just coming out. Okay. 60s. 60s might mean something. Somebody might be in their 60s. 66 means partnerships and choices, okay? 6th house is coming out. 6th house is health service, focus on health, wellness, routines, and services. Remember, I told you I was picking up my downloads, health issues. I told you somebody was dealing with some indigestion. I also told you that I felt like somebody had something going on with their leg. Okay, I also told you that I felt like somebody was having a toothache. I also told you that somebody was dealing with some mental anguish and had some negative emotions that they need to work with. Okay, and my own downloads. Okay, cards are clarifying what I told you. I lied about you. Someone lied about their relationship with you, how they felt about you. They hid what was going on with you. They may have said you were a friend when they were really seeing you, dating you, misleading you, gaslighting you, when they were saying that you were going to have a relationship, when they were future faking you, when they were involved with you. Someone lied and said that there was nothing going on, okay? They lied about you, period. They didn't want anyone to know that they were seeing you. They said you were just a friend. They probably said that you were chasing behind them when all along they were chasing behind you. biracial. Someone could be biracial. Someone that you are seeing could be biracial, or they could be seeing someone that's biracial. Could be a biracial twin. We did have twin out here. We have car. Remember, in my downloads, I kept telling you guys, I said, I saw a red, small red car backed in the yard. Remember, I saw that. And on top of that, in my own downloads, I told you guys I saw a trunk with laundry baskets in it. So here, confirmation, car. What else? Colorado. People pleaser. Okay, confirmation. I told you in my thing that I had someone in here, what was it? Gosh, I marked these things out. But I did tell you that I had someone that was going along with, that they wanted to speak, but they were going along with the family, that they didn't agree with something, but they didn't speak on it because they're going along with the family. Remember, I said that in my own download? So we have people pleaser, confirmation. Okay, guys, we're almost going on like 50 minutes, so as I'm going to finish this up. Mercedes, someone has a Mercedes. No, could be me, Mercedes. Someone's outspoken. I told you that in my own. Oh, this one went flying. Hold on. Oh, choke that bitch. Okay, sorry, said a word, choke that bee. Alright, so someone's angry, okay, and I told you that too. So someone's angry, they want out of a situation, and remember, and this is, let's hit to this. In my download, I kept saying something about throat and couldn't talk. So choke that. This could go back to my download when I kept saying, why am I getting can't talk throat, can't talk throat. So maybe this person, that's why I was getting that, because maybe someone felt like they're choked. They can't speak. They want to say something and they can't because someone's holding them back. They're choking them, okay? So this might go back to the throat chakra, okay, with the choke that. They're choked up. They don't know what to say, or they can't say, or somebody doesn't want them to speak. Okay? Let's get one or two more. White. Could be someone's last name. Could be white car. Could be truck. Could be we have Ford out here, Honda out here, Dodge out here. Someone could have a bike. Someone could be disabled. Someone could be an only child. Someone could be alimony, have to pay alimony, mobile home. Someone could be looking at paying, getting a mobile home, had a mobile home. Someone could be separated or looking at getting separated from you. Initials. M, P, R, S, T. Someone could stay in a wood house. That's funny because that big tree that I saw with the house in the background, that was a wooden house in the background. Okay, let's get one more. Alright, 12th house, last one. This is spiritually, 12th house is spirituality, hidden realms. So it says concern spirituality, hidden realms, and the subconscious. So this talks about your subconscious and what's hidden, okay? So someone's hiding like something. And remember, I talked about houses out here, and I kept talking about the house refers to the body and what's hidden and what you need to work on in the body. So specifically when I was talking about the clothes and the house and different things. So somebody needs to look at what the subconscious is trying to communicate with you. And I'm glad that we ended with this because I kept referring to that about what's hidden in the body, what the spirit is trying to tell you about looking within, okay, releasing emotions, figuring things out, okay, so that's that. So let me just get an angel message because I feel like I want to just finish my downloads with an angel message to you, and then I will give you another reading that's just on the energy card for today, but this one is specifically just on downloads that I received today that I felt like I needed to talk to you about. I'm going to do what I'm called to do. You know, either I'm going to lose people or I'm going to gain people. I can't worry about that. I just have to be authentically myself. If you hung in with me this long, I appreciate it. If you like what I said, if it resonated with you, like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Guided Leap of Faith. Okay? Spirit guides, give me an angel message for this for today. Give me an angel message. Okay. So we do have 3. Hold on. Didn't something else turn up? Yeah. Okay, compromise. So we do have compromise. Be willing to compromise with people. Don't be so set in your ways that you're not willing to see another perspective or meet a person halfway. And especially when it comes to forgiveness, okay? If someone has wronged you in some type of way and you've told them, you know, how you felt, you've expressed your emotions, and they've taken the time to apologize and they've heard you out, they see where you're coming from, you know, their intent was not to hurt you in any way, and they're willing to extend an olive branch to you to try to move forward to make things right. You know, if what you want is to have a healing, healthy relationship with them, then be willing to compromise with them to reach a better level of understanding, to reach a, you know, a healthier relationship. Okay, be willing to compromise with that, but just don't compromise your self-value or your self-worth or your respect. Okay, maintain that, maintain boundaries, but be willing to compromise to get to a safe place, to a better relationship. Okay, there are helpful people around. So for those of you that are struggling with your healing, if you're lost, you know, because we didn't have like brain fog, confusion, like people, if you just don't know what to do, you're struggling with your healing, you need help, you're confused about things, pray, meditate, talk, go talk to someone. There's always helpful people. If you're under stress, you know, reach out to someone, talk to a therapist, talk to a friend, talk to someone trustworthy, wise, go to your community, go to your church, you know, go to someone that you trust, but don't go to someone who's in the same position that you are. Okay, you know, there's always help for you, help. And again, pray, just pray. There's no special way to pray, just talk. Okay, and then it's up to you, like your future, like what you make for yourself, it's up to you, and it's up to you to decide to heal and make a better life for yourself. It's up to you to stay, to repeat cycles, to stay stagnant. Okay, like if you feel like you want to be negative, be unhappy, be sad, live this miserable life, then that's your choice. You know, like, hey, we all have free will. Okay, no one's gonna force you to be happy. No one's gonna force you to give love and be loved. This is your life. Okay, so it's up to you. If you want to be happy, if you want to have a brighter future, if you want to be successful, if you want to be abundant, if you want to have peace, then you go for it. Okay, it's up to you. It all starts with you. So every day you wake up, your feet hit that ground, you know that you set the tone for that day. Okay, so once you start it off in a good way, get up that day, be grateful, be positive, be like, Lord, thank you, God, for letting me get up today. You know, I call it a happy day. I'm thankful for everything that you've given to me. I thank you for today. I thank you for waking up and having a great day. I thank you for letting me breathe, for having a roof over my head, for money in my bank account. If I don't have money in my bank account, I thank you because you're going to provide a meal for me today. Just thank you. Thank you for life general, okay? Just thank you. And just be grateful, be thankful, and you know, and just know that everything you have because of him. And just know that you're okay. You're not alone, okay? But your life, what you choose, it's up to you. Like, take back your power. No one else is in control of you, okay? Your steps are ordered by you, all right? So this is my message for you for today. I hope it resonated. It might resonate with some. It might resonate with a lot. Some of this stuff has already occurred. Some is to occur. Some is occurring now, okay? Time is fluid. So thank you again for joining my channel. Until our next video, I will put another one out here for you shortly. But have a great day. Thank you.